Should I tell them? 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 Oh, okay. Let me just tell you reasons as to why all my side hustles failed at first. All my startups really failed. The first reason is that I didn't have specialized knowledge about anything. So, first reason, no specialized knowledge or skill. So honestly, unlike the prominent inventors that you have seen, maybe Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, and all those billionaires that maybe we eye to, personally, I didn't have any skills about the side hustles that I was starting up, but I was expecting results like the big people, like the big creators, all those guys. I don't know. I don't even know how I can honestly express this. But I knew nothing about whatever I was starting up. I knew nothing about poultry farming. I knew nothing about like freelancing and maybe all the things. I knew nothing about coding. I knew nothing about AI. I knew nothing about like many things. Even nothing about money, manners, of like learning about finances and all those things. But I was expecting to see better results in my investment strategies, better results in everything that I was doing. So this I just ended up like in a typical mess that I couldn't rescue myself somehow because I ended up, you know, having the need to involve in other people, like involving people that know whatever I was doing. Maybe guys that so I had to bring in people, okay, other people. And these ones were like specialized people that really had information about whatever I was doing. And so they needed really money. So they needed money to be paid. I think you're now seeing the process, right? They needed money to be paid, but unfortunately, as you see, I'm a typical medical student, just as any medical student in Africa. Yeah, I don't know whether other people really have some access to, money most of the times, but I really don't have that money to spend on again. Like I'm investing in the businesses of all the side hustle, and then at the same time bring in other people to do the work for me, so having employees, right? So I really didn't have the money to pay them, so that was the second reason as to why it really failed. So no money. Wait, I think this one could be maybe a problem for everyone else, right? Maybe someone started up and maybe they didn't have money, yeah, and then but they grew up slowly, right? Every money they could get, they could follow, they could put into the business, and maybe the people that they really employed are doing the work very well. That means that comes first by knowing what you're really dealing with, like having typical knowledge about the thing, like the knowledge and skill. Maybe if maybe it's all about building and growing a YouTube channel, you know about editing, you know about the optimizing your videos, you know about a few things, right? That really count as a result of this. If it's farming, I think take care of day old chicks, as you grow up, the vaccination schedules that you really need, and all those things. Personally, I didn't have that, and at the same time, I didn't have money. So, on addition to not having money and not having the skill, I really didn't put systems in measure that would just help me. With systems, this is the third reason. No systems. So there's nothing to monitor the progress of the business in any way. Even when at times I could fix up my upkeep and then you know, I invest in this in the business. Let me say the business is about okay, the side hustle could be maybe farming, right? Because those are the startups that we that are very common here with us, right? Okay, other people could be having other startups, but for us, farming is one of those big startups. Like, okay, it's what we really start with. So I didn't really have this, and so whatever I was investing in, it was almost going to ruin. Like, it was okay. Let me just tell you a typical story and a very honest story, because every time I was putting in money and then I was giving in. I'm at school, I'm thinking maybe things are really running. I don't have anything, any system to monitor, to help me monitor, no ledgers, no records that are being kept, nothing, just full trust of someone that told me by mouth that everything will work out in my own way. In the end, you realize that you go back, you find not only maybe what you left, that it hasn't compounded to a level that you want, but you find that I could find when things are indeed low, things, everything is in there, is messed up, and everything is just in its own. The money that maybe could be gotten from it, it was really, I don't know whether it was diverted to, and because I didn't know how things could flow, I didn't know. So any explanation that I was given, honestly, I could just take it at heart because I had no knowledge about the thing, right? So I think the typical reason here, it was the starting with the knowledge and skill. So recently, currently, what I really do and what I really enjoy is first get to know what I'm doing in and out. At least I know this is a generic advice that everyone gives, but let me just confirm it. Knowledge really works about any startup that you're really doing. And maybe also provide, because personally I was doing a lot of things. Like I was doing, actually, that one is actually the fourth reason, right? Many hustles at a time. So I don't know what I was calling myself, or because honestly I've never seen any successful person that really starts makes a lot of many startups at the same time, like launching several startups at the same time. Maybe for those well established, entrepreneurs and all the things. But for someone who is starting up just like me, this was the big error, one of the biggest error I think everyone in the my lifetime. Okay. Yeah. Because how on earth can I just wake up and I have the same person I'm starting up on maybe farming, the same person I'm investing in treasury bills, the same person I'm doing freelancing, the same person I'm growing a YouTube channel, right? Like all those things were really so many for one person, and I didn't have the systems to manage that. Reasons as to why there were no systems in place, I didn't have both the knowledge and then the money to facilitate the systems that I was flowing with. So if at all maybe you get, if you were to get something out of this video, just have to get the knowledge, and I think the knowledge about whatever you're going to start up will just bring in will bring in all the rest. And that's my say, and that's my take. Thank you for watching, and I love you. Bye. Oh, I don't know. Would you mind if you subscribe or like this video or share it? Yeah. If it doesn't hurt you, do that please. Now, now, now. All right. Bye.